In this video, we're going to look at creating a series of construction lines which are needed to help place our circles for our cut-throughs, our punch-throughs. What we do is we come up here and we switch our line type to construction, or we can use the hotkey Q, and then we come over here and click on line or click the hotkey L. So by doing this, I'm going to create what are known as construction lines. I'm going to start at this meeting point here between our two arcs. I'm going to draw my first construction line right through the centers of all of my circles. That'll give me a horizontal construction line, which is a great point of reference. I'm also going to do this from top to bottom in a vertical nature, making sure that they're perpendicular with the horizontal line, and that will create my two places for my cutouts of my circles. Finally, because the tetrix pattern has the option to create 4 more holes in this diagonal manner, I might as well create those construction lines right now. So I can come through here from my arc. I can see if I highlight on my arc, I get the center point, and then I can come through and I can try to find the center point there. That's not really great because I want it to extend, so I'll do my best to put it through the origin right now. And it looks like if I do that, it auto connects right through the origin, and I just line it up. So maybe I'll do that right there. Okay. If I double click the end of the line, I can come back to the other arc and do the same thing to create like an X pattern, and then I'll accept it and I'll go do the same thing on this side here. So these construction lines are going to be very helpful to allow us to place our cutouts, like I said earlier in the video. And if I zoom in, I can see that they're not directly lined up with each other. Okay, so that's a problem. So what I can do here is I can select, before we do it, we have to come up here and turn off our construction and line tool. And if I select my line now, and I select that origin point, you can see if I hover over the dot, it highlights. I can ask them to do what's called a coincident point. Okay, so they've moved together. If I zoom in, I can see they've jumped together. I can do the same thing with this line. I can grab it, grab the point, and make them coincident. Okay. I had some kind of issue form there, and it's probably because these are all linked together. So what I'll do is I'll just undo that last one. Okay, we'll come over and look at the other one, and it looks like those ones auto adjusted as well, so that's good. What's nice about that is we don't have any more work to do there. We have our construction points and we can sort of go from there. So maybe what I'll do is I'll grab this point and I'll make it a little longer, I think, just so that we have this space, and I'll do that for that one as well. Okay, we don't want to run out of space there. So that's it for construction lines. You'll notice I started with my horizontal, and then I created my vertical lines, and then I created these secondary lines here on a 45. If I wanted to confirm there were 45, I could take my measurement tool, my dimension tool, select one, select my horizontal, and then create my arc up, and I can see that it's 45 degrees. So that's good. And I can assume that the other ones are, but if you want to check it, you're more than welcome to. Okay. So in the next video, we will look at how to create our first set of holes and then our secondary set of holes.